Good afternoon. Or is it morning? All right. So, welcome back to session 4. So, in this session 4, we are going to talk about branding your startup. So, in the last session, we talked about creating your startup idea, right? So, this session we are going to talk about branding your startup. So first, what is branding? So branding is how people recognize your business. Branding is how people recognize your business. I'll give you an example. What's this? How do you know this is Maltina? The name, the color of the design, and the bottle design. Which brand is this? What is it inside this? Water, right? So how do you know it's Buma water? The branding. Is this the same? The product design, is it the same? Is the branding color the same? Is the name the same? Size? Alright. And how about this? Zoom table water. How do you know this is Zoom table water? So, branding is how people recognize your business. The color, the logo, your product designs, all are part of the brand. So, brand is like the face of your business, a face of your company. This is what represents your company. If your brand name has an issue or problem, then definitely your business has a problem. That's why it's not good to name your company with your name. When you did something wrong, so it's going to affect your business or your brand. So without wasting much time, first you can use this definition, like branding is the strategic process of shaping how consumers perceive a company, product, or service, creating a unique identity that goes beyond just a logo. It combines visual elements, messaging, and emotional experience to build trust, differentiate from competitors, and foster loyalty. If you see this logo, did you know this logo? Yes. Who owns the brand? Hacksat. Because of what? The brand color, logo, and color. So the reason why you see Maltina using this color, if you see Maltina can, the can one, it has the same color, the same branding, right? That's what we call branding. It's a message. It's more than just a design or what you see and touch. It is a message. It is far more beyond what you are thinking. It's a trust, it's a symbol. Then elements of brands. Brand elements are the core visual, verbal, and sensory components such as logos, brand names, color, typography, and tone of voice that build a recognizable brand identity. So these elements work together to differentiate a company, communicate its value, and create a consistent experience. Example now, if wherever you see red color, it means what? It represents red. Red color represents what? Danger. Or they need your attention. Blue color. Okay, I don't want to talk about that. Green. Safe. How about white? Peace. Green agriculture mostly represents sustainable something. All right. So these are the key elements of a brand. One, brand foundation. That's the purpose. What's the purpose? The purpose. Then mission, values, and brand story. Your brand tells your story. It is an identity. If you look at countries' flags, it tells their story, tells their history. Then value, visual identity, right? So visual identity is a distinctive logo. It can be like a word mark, symbol, letter mark. When we talk about word mark, you see there is some logos that is just written. Example like this one, right? Maltina, right? Is written, right? And how about this one? It's not just a text, right? So you can decide to make your logo to be written. If you look at like Fanta, Coca-Cola, right? All they are written. Then symbol, you can use symbol too as a logo, and then a letter mark. So specific color pattern, you can choose a color pattern for your brand, a font, and iconography style. Then verbal identity, brand name, tagline. That's like slogan. If you look at MTN, what's the brand color for MTN? Yellow, right? Airtel, red, right? Glow, and Etisalat. All right. So brand name, what's the slogan for MTN? Everywhere you go, right? Airtel.
The smartphone network.
Smartphone, are you sure? Glow. Rule your world. So you see, this is what we call slogan. A slogan is something catch, that you need catch. And voice tone, you need to have a voice tone. Voice, how your brand communicates with people. Then sensory component like signature sounds, something like jingles, or they call it jungles. I don't know how these people that work at radio station call it, journalists. It's a sound like an art with a specific sound that represent a brand. That's why in Hausa, most language, domin sayan kayan kaza ku garzaya shagon wane. You see, like the sound, it almost like similar for all the radio stations, right? Yeah, the jingles. All right, so we talk about signature sounds or enhancing memory recall. So then application and expression, that's like packaging, website layout, physical environments, and marketing collateral. So branding, element of branding is just simple, just like this thing, bringing these things together, these elements together as a key brand. So how many business you think have this, especially you that says you want to start a branding company, right? To be branding company for people. So you need to brand yourself first. So these are the key elements that every company needs. At Hacksat, we have logo, we have our branding kit, we have our food banner, we have our roll-up banner, we have our logo board. We have 3 colors in our logo. This is the standard logo, mix of light blue and black. Hacksat only. We have the black one and we have the white, pure white. So we have like everything is branded. We have our own company t-shirt which goes is the same color with our logo brand, our logo. So there's it. So when you see a yellow t-shirt, then you just think of MTN, right? So you need your brands to communicate, to tell your story. Wherever people go or wherever your product is, you don't need to introduce it. People can easily identify it. So that's your business name of your business. Some people used to come up with a business name that it's not catchy. Well, with a boring logo, the colors, don't know the brand color combination, message. You know, there is futuristic. There is a lot of this thing that you see, like Tesla. This Tesla logo is under this futuristic branding, this thing. So message. If these ones are not good, the message will not be good. So you need a name. And you had Hacksat. Hacksat is not our full name. MTN is not like the full name, it's abbreviation, right? Google, right? So what will make it simple? Hacksat, instead of say Hacksat Tech Limited or Hacksat Ltd, Hacksat Tech Ltd. It's boring now. This is Hacksat. You see, I can shout the name, you know, I can scream the name in large audience, you know, like this is Hacksat. Woo! What's your name? What's your company name? And look at my second company, Zero Motivation. Zero motivation. I'm giving you zero motivation, right? It's a name that I can scream it out, I can shout it out. You understand? And so if you look at Cougar, do you understand? All right. Then when you have a boring business name, somehow. So logo, your logo need to be simple, professional. But many people use boring. Maybe you want to start an agriculture business or catering business. Some people would, or restaurants. Some people would say in the name, business name, if it is agriculture, add tractor. Put tractor in the logo. Did Facebook put something internet or just communication channel, technology communication channel. No, or Wi-Fi or something like that. And if it is restaurant, they will say you put plate and spoon or pot. Catering, put donuts. Oh, it's boring. All you need is a name. Look at McDonald's, MC, right? Look at KFC. Look at Chicken Republic, Chicken City. You have Chicken City in your lab. You have Chicken Cottage. It's just a name, right? Vala restaurant. I'm marketing them for free. They need to pay. You see, so brand name. It's nice, like Airtel, MTN, Glow, Access, First Bank, UBA. You see, it has a full name, the United Bank for Africa, right? Union, GT Bank. A lot, the brand. Look at great companies. They have a simple name, it's just simple logo, but you carry a lot of. You messed up your brand name when starting the startup, from the startup. So brand is very, very important. You need something that people will remember it so quickly. Then choosing a business name. Choosing a business name involves selecting a memorable, simple, and unique name that reflects your brand's purpose while allowing room for future growth. A strong name should be easy to spell, pronounce, and available for use, including domain names and social media handles. It is crucial to check for trademark availability and avoid using overly limiting terms that prevents expansion. So sometimes from the name you brand your startup, it will show you a limitation. Yes. Especially those that are using their business, registering their business, their brand, including their city name. Have you seen any successful company that their brand name is attached with their city or country name? No. Trademark is good to check, because after you have a brand or you register to your company, you need to register the trademark to prevent people from copying your identity. So a good name should be simple, as I said, memorable, and easy to pronounce. Hello, my name is Mr. A. We are solving social problem. Our startup name is called Udululu. Who can remember that? It's boring, right? Then logo basics. As you can see, a logo represents your brands visually. Example, you see Apple. Now someone will say Apple is supposed to be a farm that farm apples. But look at it, the logo looks simple. But Apple is a technology company. Did you see Wi-Fi or internet? Because it's just a brand. All you need is a brand name. Apple, Mango, Nike, right? Did I pronounce it well? Nike or Nike. Yeah, I watched their video, the video about their story. They say Nike. So I don't know. Let's go with Nike. I'm sorry. We are not trying to make fun with your brand name. just for educational purpose. Yeah. You see, the logo looks simple and beautiful. The documentary video I watched, the idea come up by selling shoes for sports, people that are into sports. He partnered with a company that he found out that they produce a lot of shoes in China, but nobody is buying. So he used that advantage. He started selling the shoes. He marketed. His parents. He borrowed money from his parents, and last, when the shoe is like people are patronizing, then the factory owner come and inspects and decide to shut down business with them to start selling his own. Then they already have their own design that they send it to him several times, he keep rejecting. Then that's how they come up with their brand. This and so okay. So, and if you look at Google has a simple logo, right? It has a simple logo. You see there is a lot of colors, but it looks simple, right? The G, capital letter G, and Google. Some you just see the Google written, right, as a brand. So these are like logos that you can, like almost this a global logo, right? Almost everybody knows the brands. So, but if you look at their identity, their branding, it comes very simple and easy, professional. You know, there is nothing like boring the way some people used to do, right? Then the last one is the Hacksat logo. How you see our logo? Very nice, beautiful, right? Simple. And zero motivation too. The logo is simple. And cool girl. If you see the cool girl, is simple too. Then the last is activities. This is your classwork. And because it's you do it. There is your classwork. So what I want you to do is I want you to create a startup name. Remember, you don't have a startup name already. So now is the time to create a startup name by using the branding knowledge you gain today. So, and create a simple logo sketch. You can create your startup name. That's your business name, your company name. Then a simple logo sketch. I want you to sketch it on your paper. So, and you see how it looks before using graphic design tools to design it. So, is there any question? No question?
Also, I have a question.
All right.
What is the difference between the message and the slogan?
What's the difference between the message and the slogan? Slogan is just like a tagline. Example is just a short, how will I say it? It's just like a short text that you always see it under a brand. That's why I give you example like MTN. Everywhere you go, it's not necessary, but it depends on your brand. You see, like we at Hacksat, we don't have slogan because our slogan is very long. As you can see it in the banner, driven by innovation, powered by vision. This is our slogan. Driven by what? Innovation, powered by vision. This is our slogan. But if you look at our logos, you can't see it under our logo, right? Or maybe when we brand something, you may see that on it. Do you understand? A name is different. This is the name of your business. This is the name of your startup. MTN, you know MTN, right? With what? With their logo. You see, logo is simple, right? Just a cycle with 3 alphabets, MTN. in capital letter, right? The everywhere you go, before you used to see it in their old logo or their brands, products, you see it under the logo. They are writing MTN everywhere you go. Some brands you not even see the slogan like everywhere you go, because slogan is not necessary. Do you understand? Yes. So example, now I may go to events. Maybe we are hosting our Hacksat Fest. Then I will say, Hacksat! You understand? Then the audience will respond with, driven by innovation, powered by vision. You understand? So it's just a name. It's just a tagline, slogan. Did you understand? Yes. Sure. Okay. It's not necessary. If you like, you cannot use slogan. But it's just important, just like a tagline. You can use it like a tagline. Is there any question? Okay. Since there is no question, I will say thank you, and you are done for today's class. After you are done with your class activity, classwork, then if you need help, you reach out to us, then take a look at it. Thank you.